direct carving the curls without any clay reference. I'm making it up. And this is a surefire way to end up in a little bit of disaster. The primary thing I'm concerned about is the shape of the head. We got to remove all of that. We want to maintain the shape of the head. As the curls come off the head, they start releasing slowly, and then all the fancy stuff happens at the end. Now I want to keep the shape, the basic shapes simplified. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 masses that I'm concerned about on this side. And then here as well. So that's what I'm concerned about. And I'll go ahead and start plotting some of these down. Like this is going to be a tube that slowly releases into undoing the curl. Same here and same here. The curl slowly undo towards the end of the curl. So I'm moving over to the back and starting to turn it. Now I've got to turn it this other way. And start pushing it this way so that we have a sense of cohesiveness with the back. Now, a lot of people aren't going to be looking at the back, but for me, I like to see how things interplay and push one another around. So now I'll start focusing on getting this head shape right and moving these curls so that they meet up in the back somewhat coherently. So we have one primary shape on the back of the head, and this is a cylinder. So we have a cylinder here, but it's still going flat. So rather than all these little lumps, I need to make this into a cylinder first, the primary shape, the cylinder around. It's actually a cone going up here like that, and then we work on the secondary shapes. So the primary shape is a cone going up to a sphere, and then we'll get the secondary shapes. Now we've started to establish this as a cone, and this is the center line of the back of the head. So now we can see that the light is breaking, going down. We have a little bit of this appearing up to make it interesting, and this shape opposes this shape. So this one's coming up while this one's going down just to make it interesting. Now we'll just kind of play with it with a smooth chisel, and that will be like making the canvas which we're going to paint our painting on. Now I'm just kind of getting my secondary movements. I'm going to put this curl in, the basic movement, secondary movement. Tuck this in. Just add a little bit of a curve there. Just do a little more movement. Always carve into the center of the stone. Dynamic as possible and keep it moving as fast as possible. Remembering to put a twist in everything. No, that's actually pretty good. Just kind of go with that for a while. And then we start getting our secondary movements. This is the one that I just worked on. Now I'm working in here. And just like in fabric, you got to just keep moving and moving and moving because you can see how flat these are. We want to round them. The only way to round them is get on the side and round them. Everything away from there, you can remove all of that. That can be safely cut. Now, if this is a cylinder, I need to make it into more cylinder so it's kind of flat. So I remove that direction and then remove that direction. Starting here, pushing deep, starting here, and removing everything up to that line. And then here, where the curl goes down, now I can remove everything under that. So the primary shape here goes convex, and then concave, convex. So that's going to be the height of the curve, and then concave. So it's going to go this direction first. And there's going to be a little bit of a cutout here. That's my edge there. And then here's my edge here. Okay? This will end up being a serpentinata. And there's going to be another little diamond shape down in here. We're just going to leave that for now. So the primary shape here, let's go, we need to bring this in a bit. To make our serpentinata, we've got to, first of all, establish a center line. Okay. Now we want to make that into a cylinder. Now we got to weave it. And it goes over. And then this goes under. There will be a lot of detail around in here later on. This just gives us our basic blocking. We don't want to take too much out too early. You know, just zip around over here and start getting these.